So Gaurav, our conversation wouldn't be complete if we didn't talk about AI, right? We live in an AI first world almost now, right? What do you kind of see from your perspective as to the impact of AI on the future of work?
I think we are in the golden age of AI for a lot of reasons. But let me pick.
The honeymoon phase?
It's not the honeymoon. It's like the realization phase. Why? Because AI, first of all, is not new. I remember reading a paper about neural networks from 1943. So that's the earliest, probably one of the earliest times when it was documented. You know, the Turing machine, the Turing test. There are a lot of people who have been working on AI for ages. In fact, my own, the vice dean of our school, an AI guy, his dissertation, he was writing papers on AI in the 80s. I think AI was hot before, and then it hit a winter.
It reached the masses now. Right?
And that's where
it's accessible
that's
now.
why it is a golden period. Few years ago, if you ask somebody, AI, what's the first picture that comes to mind? It will always be a robot. Movie fans will think of Arnold Schwarzenegger from Terminator 2. But then now you can think of different softwares, you can think of different interfaces through which you can talk to AI, you can converse with AI, you can experience AI. The minute you bring to the masses, as you said, that's where the adoptability goes through the sky, and that's where it becomes mainstream. And I feel that's where we are. It's slowly and slowly becoming mainstream with everybody.
Well, how's AI changing how you teach or how your students learn?
It is not something we have to fight. It is something we have to adapt to. See, again, you asked me the difference between a training versus a university. For us, yes, if a course is applied in nature and we are talking about business outcomes and how do you go from a problem to a business outcome, yes, the use of AI as to how you can shorten the time from the problem to the solution, we demonstrate that. If it's a course where we're teaching you some elementary skills of what's under the hood, maybe the use of AI is lesser as compared to some of the other places. We are distinguishing between where we need to use AI more or less. For example, I used to teach.
Is it allowed in classes
absolutely.
now?
It depends on what course it is. Because if I want somebody to learn how to add 2 and 2 together, I will teach them how 2 and 2 is added. But if I'm talking about, okay, there's a business outcome in place and there are 25 steps that need to be done before that. There are places where I feel that I've given you the elementary knowledge about how it works. Now I just need to move the needle forward, and maybe I can show you how you can do that with AI in a responsible way. See, responsible AI is a whole topic by itself.
What does responsible AI mean to you?
The blurred line between what is real and what is not real is from my perspective, is what responsible AI is all about. The guardrails. Yes, AI has a lot of power, but you have to think about the social, economic, individual, personal guardrails. Just because you have AI doesn't mean that you can just dissect me the way you want to. If that is not permittable in legal ways, or even, person to person. If that's not how AI should be used, AI should not be used, period. If it doesn't, if you don't think it is legal, trust me, it's not legal. Sometimes people think maybe it's legal. The minute you say maybe it's legal, it means there is something wrong. Don't do it. And I think somewhere we are going to see people kind of move away from it as well, a little bit. Because what AI is doing the best is, AI is teaching us what are the things machines can do and what are the things humans can do. When all these social networks and everything came out, the internet at the very beginning, the whole thing was about bringing people together. I felt that social media, social networks kind of
It
in
repels
us,
a bit.
it gave us a sense of being connected,
Mm.
but we were not really connected human to human. I think with AI now, we are going to launch ourselves into a new phase where, let's say, if my business has certain elements that, yes, can be done with AI, but it is done better with human beings will figure out what human beings do the best. And that has always been the case with humans.